We are going to get into one of those indelible moments in pop culture, which was when Kelly Clarkson visibly started sweating through the embarrassment on her program, and Dave Franco related a dating anecdote that was so awful that it caused even her pristine talk show demeanor to shake. That moment occurred on the Kelly Clarkson Show, when Dave related a story from his college days during his first year, and Kelly's response conveyed everything we needed to know. The kind of humiliation that you experience through the medium of the television. Introducing the shy guy, the dorm visit, and the post-it panic. Dave Franco, an actor who is recognized for his ease on film, recently disclosed one of his behind-the-scenes moments. He claimed that while he was in college, he had been quite timid with a lady that he liked. They were in a dorm together, and everything appeared to be going well. But when it came time to make a move, he froze up. This is according to the narrative. Then, rather than coming in closer, he reached for a post-it note that was sitting on her desk and scrawled, "Can I kiss you?" He gave it to her, and after that, they kissed, yes, after the note was given to her. According to his own admission, however, he stated, "As you can imagine, I did not see her again subsequently." The sentence, "I grabbed a post-it, can I kiss you?" is a perfect example of how to make someone cringe. Consider the dorm room, the underlying tension, the moment of hope, and then the piece of office stationery that bridges the gap between the two sets of experiences. Although it is adorable in intent, it is awkward in execution, which is the ideal combination for Kelly's reaction. The classic "I'm sweating" face is Kelly's response to the situation. During Dave's recounting of the tale, Kelly did not continue to act as the impartial host. It was just around the time that he handed over the memo that she raised her arms slightly, pointed to her armpits, and exclaimed in complete and absolute candor, "I'm dripping with sweat, oh." That is, of course, something that the audience is hungry for. The human response of the host, which includes the word "ove," actually makes the scene feel even more genuine. Despite the fact that she is not making fun of Dave, she is clearly experiencing the same feelings. This is one of those stories. It's the kind of thing that makes you think, "Yep, I've been there." Well, not exactly, but you know. Why it struck a chord. There are multiple facets of attractiveness here. Every single person has experienced the feeling of "I should do the move, but what if I mess it up?" at some point in their lives. Awkwardness is something that everyone experiences, whether it be a crush, a date, or a first meeting. In a complete reversal of roles, Dave Franco, who is known for portraying characters that are confident or suave, admits to being quite bashful. This revelation shatters the facade and lends him a more human quality. Kelly's physical reaction was as follows. Hearing a narrative is one thing, but seeing a seasoned talk show presenter wriggle and squirm in real time is an entirely different experience. This nonverbal reaction is great for selling the moment. Both humorous and sympathetic, the story is both uncomfortable and endearing. While you cheer for him, you also find yourself cringing with him. The comment that Kelly made about her sweat is the ideal combination of "oh no" and "awe." A step-by-step analysis of what happened this time around. The following is a walkthrough of the tale, as if you were watching the show. Dave is seated across from Kelly, and he appears to be calm, with a hint of an "uh-oh" expression on his face. He owns up to the fact that he was a pretty reserved student in college. While the host nods, the audience leans forward. He establishes the scene, which is her dorm, where she is hanging out, and in which signals are there. "I am feeling good." Despite his best efforts, he was unable to go through with the kiss. The strain is increasing. The post-it moment. He reaches for a post-it note, writes something on it, and then hands it to her. That's it. The reply that Kelly gives is that she says, "Oh, I'm sweating," while pointing to her armpits. Although the audience laughs, you can sense it. In conclusion, he never saw her again, did he? No way, it wasn't him. As a result, they both chuckle heartily. He is thanked by Kelly. The moment comes to an end, but the image stays with you. Why Kelly's line about sweating is so important. It is not only humorous, it is also meta. Keep in mind, Kelly, in her capacity as a host, should not get embarrassed because it is her responsibility to direct and keep her composure. something that is shared by the host, she does experience, and the audience was affected. Here, the phrase "I'm sweating" is a shorthand for the following: I can be in your position. A genuine cringe of sympathy comes from me. The fact that she said that gives you the right to chuckle and cringe at the same time simultaneously. Afterthought, heroics, reflection, and the heart of the matter. At the moment of the post-it note, Dave did not stop. He also recalled another act from his high school days. On Valentine's Day, when he was dating a girl, he arrived early at school and brought a rose for each of her teachers so that they could give them to her during the day. He did this so that she could receive them. He referred to it as sweet, and Kelly referred to it as kind, but then he admitted that it could have been a bit bold and aggressive move at that moment. I didn't see her till the very end of the day, which was the entire day. In this case, you had good intentions, signs that were misunderstood, and execution that was overly eager. This is the kind of narrative that you think about again and again afterward and say to yourself, maybe I should cut it in half the next time. Why the audiences preferred it. The moment that makes you feel seen. This is a story that tells you that you are not alone if you have ever done something that was done with good intentions, but was painfully off in the moment. We want celebrities to be human in this day and age, and we want them to be vulnerable. There is a deeper level of connection that occurs when an actor shows such a human moment. Authenticity of the host. Kelly's response is completely non-planned. The television program does not remove her armpit motion or her face scrunching up from the show. This unfiltered nature fosters trust. Short story arc in less than 2 minutes. A timid crush, a bold message, and an unsuccessful follow-up ensued. Presented in the form of a chat show segment, it is a traditional 3-act framework, easy to understand and enjoyable to digest. A cringe-inducing edition of what we can learn. It is common for you to be incorrect when you believe that you know what the moves are. The note shifted the date, but I'm not sure it did so in the way that Dave had anticipated. Strikingly daring. Nevertheless, there is a distinction between being brilliant and being over the top. The roses for each and every educator. Make a big move. Huge. Invulnerability is the rule. Are you telling your own embarrassing story? Real-time empathy is present. Not only does the tale matter, but so does the reaction. The video clip entered the realm of viral moment category as a result of Kelly's odd facial. Lastly, a word. As a result, here we are, a timid college freshman actor, a dorm room, a post-it note, a girl who is confused, a potential late-night presenter who is sweating in real time, and a moment of pop culture that blends happiness, shame, and human connection. In the end, the narrative could have been about giving up, being rejected, or making a mistake. Nevertheless, it is about making an effort to succeed. It is possible that this is the reason why Kelly Clarkson's sweat droplet, in a figurative sense, conveys more information than any polished discourse could ever hope to convey. Thank you for taking the time to read this, and the next time you find yourself tempted to hand someone a post-it note rather than leaning in, what do you do? Perhaps you should go somewhere in the between of cute and cringe. I'm sure you'll be grateful to yourself.